The infamous Chessbase India. Okay, let's go. d4, g6, c4, bishop g7, knight c3, c5, d5, bishop takes c3. Interesting. Pawn takes, giving away your bishop, and f5 right away. I understand this should be totally good, but oh, the right move is e4. I didn't know that. I played h4, starting the attack. I understand that black is trying to equalize no matter what. They gave away the fianchetto bishop, but they doubled the pawns, and the idea is that white is not going to have any normal plan, neither on the king side nor on the queen side. The bishops might be just too bad that these two fixed pawns. But I'm trying to start something very active, so I go with my... I mean, he goes knight f6, but I go e3. Oh, e4 was still the best move, but I go e6, inaccuracy. Queen a5, developing the queen. Now black has officially equalized. Bishop d2. I go... he goes d6, and I go bishop e2. So because I'm playing with Blitz, I cannot lose any time. So I have to play fast, even if I'm not sure with my moves, as long as they're fine. Knight bd7. I go h5, trying to open the position. My opponent responds with rook g8, very solid. Yeah, black is actually better now. White has no plan, and those e4 ideas that I were supposed to sacrifice the pawn were unclear. Very unclear. Alright, what am I gonna do now? Reminder, I cannot waste too much time. This is Blitz. I only have 3 minutes and 2 seconds increment for the entire game. I'll go queen c2, knight to b6. Well, that allows me to open the file, but where does the knight go? Is my opponent trying to take the pawn? I'm not sure. Okay, I finally developed the knight. Good. Bishop d7. Black is preparing long castle. What are we gonna do now? Knight to g5. I go all in, and it's a double question mark. What a mistake by Dina Belinkaya. Sagar Shah doesn't notice, and castle's long. And now Dina goes knight to e6, and she gives away the knight for the bishop in order to open the position somehow, to get her bishop activated. I love talking about my thoughts in the third person. But here, how does Sagar is gonna use that? Obviously, if Sagar manages to get this pawn, he'd be happy. So he goes with queen a4, offering the queen trade. Okay. Interesting. I don't want to accept the queen trade. I really have to keep the queens on the board because... I mean, it depends. If you want to take my queen and I can take back with the pawn, then it's good, I guess. Because I improve my pawn structure. But no, of course, black is never going to do that. Knight e4 is a solid move. This is kind of like a queen standoff. None of the players want to take. Bishop d3. Just maybe threaten to take. If knight takes my bishop on d2, I don't mind, because that's a very bad bishop. I will just then connect the rooks, do the artificial king, castle, something. Yeah, the position is definitely better for black, simply because it's a close position and black has a pair of knights. It's a typical example, which is not like the most common, but a typical example where 2 knights are better than 2 bishops. I like how we're trying to focus. Now, me and Sagar do have a history. We actually already played before, and I managed to win both games, but that was when the both sisters were near me and were screaming in each of Sagar's ears. So that was a help on my end, and Sagar is coming in this game trying to get some revenge. Let's see if he's gonna make it. Knight to g5. Though because I already beat him, I do have certain confidence on my end. So maybe it's time to open the file, but my king is not there, so I could castle. Oh, castle. I like that. Castle long. I definitely like that move. I get the king out, I connect the rooks. Come on, Dina, faster. You gotta move. You gotta move, girl. Okay, so king castle. Ah, computer doesn't like it. Knight takes e6, he takes the pawn, but here I can try to get some counterplay. And the counterplay is gonna be to take the pawn, they take back with the pawn, and now we push. We sacrifice the pawn. And now if black takes, I am gonna try to get to g6 somehow. Yeah, all I need is to activate my bishop. So after pawn takes, I go rook, second rook to the game, rook g1. Now what's black gonna do? I see the evil bar is not happy, but come on, like, suggest a move. How easy is that? You go queen to c6, it's a right move. Careful, I cannot take. I have to secure my rook, so I bring the rook here. Now black is completely winning according to the engine. Rook d to f8. Okay. Okay. d5. Ooh. Now what is that? I have to take. And now, after queen takes d5. Wait a second, we're going to the endgame. But now, I have time to attack your rook. And then take the pawn. Rook moves attacking my bishop. But, I can just take the pawn. I don't see that, so I'll walk away with my bishop, bishop c2. Now c4, but there is no way to defend the pawn, so I take the pawn with my rook. And after g5, I just push f4, and it's a pin. And after rook to a5, I have an important choice. Do I take on g2-5? Do I take on g5 or I protect a2? And I think I should protect a2, because this pawn is not going to walk away from me. Rook to d8. But then I just take the pawn and I have a passed pawn. What are you doing, Sagar? Rook a to d5. Just defend. Rook g2. And now, after rook to e5, can I just push? Knight g7 trying to stop the pawn, but I have my other rook that's coming in hot on f7. Rook to h8, but I'm not afraid. I'm so not afraid. Rook to f7. Rook h1 check, but king c2. But knight a6, but I push the pawn. And you give away the knight. But I take it. And I'm an extra knight. Oh my god. Rook check. I can't believe this. I have to trade my rooks. You don't want to trade. I have to get my king out. Check again, but I have to trade my rooks. I have to offer the rook trade. Going away. I understand. But then I just activate my rooks. I get both files. And after king here, it's just a rook attack and pawn push. And after rook moves, there is a pin. And Sagar Shah resigned.
Stop wasting your time with random opening traps. They don't make you a better chess player. What does? One-on-one guidance, group classes, and a complete training program designed specifically to your level. Try my Russian chess school for free for 7 days and see for yourself.